Gaming like a noob. Hello and welcome to the channel Gaming Like a Noob. I'm the noob and I call myself Sensomi. And if you're subscribed to the channel, I say thank you very much. And if you're not, I say please do. It will help me out a lot. Now, it's Friday, it's Telford, and yeah, we won the first game of the season with 6-0 against Exeter. So, and the signings that I've done in front of this season feels like we have a good chance to really do something about this season. So, yeah, I'm really hoping that that we will have a brilliant season. Promotion, winning the league is, of course, what I expect of the players, and but we're just gonna have to wait and see. I see Aziz is a bit tired, so I'm gonna play Niall Johnson to start, and bring Aziz in if need be. Other than that, I think that they will manage. I just saw that he's kind of tired, so let's put in Tasker into the team. Aaron Harrison is tired as well, so let's give T-Han today's game. So, Lewis Kumas and Mason Bennett are, of course, the ones that are changing for each other. And didn't we have something on the right? Yeah, we have Ethan Ennis, but he's injured, so yeah, he can't play. Ethan Kelly injured, so I'm really looking forward to when my players come back, especially Kelly. How he's going to work together with Hutchinson will be very interesting to see. But that's 6 weeks away. Long injury for him, not good. Alex on his way back. Let's see if we can put him on general rehab. Hopefully he will stay fresh after that. Shay Comerford from that we signed from Liverpool. Maybe we should give him an opportunity to play today. I'm going to do that. He's not going to be as good as Sam, but it's at home. It's against Oxford City. Hopefully we will be able to win anyway. We're just going to play. We're just going to hope for the best. As I said, there's not much I can do. I need to rest players. I think we have a stronger squad this year. A squad with the opportunity to really be able to, what should I say, keep up with the season. We can have players like Kelly injured and still have good strikers to put in. We can have a tired Harrison and still be able to put a good central defense together. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to this season. I'm hoping that it will be a good season for us. I really would love to win the division and to win the cup, of course, not the FA Cup. Well, I would love to win the FA Cup, but I don't see us having the slightest chance of doing that. But yeah, to win the FA Trophy for a 3rd year in a row, and hopefully being the last season we can compete in that competition. By winning the league as well, so doing the double just before we leave the unprofessional league as they've been called before. Penalty, and is Hutchinson going to take this? No, it's Bennett, and oh, he puts it in, but boy, were they close of saving that one. 1-0 for Telford. Yeah, this is looking good. Really is looking good. And let's hope that that we'll have a good season. I'm so looking forward to this season. And I feel like oh, Bennett again. I mean, I know that the last season I did say that I felt that we had a good thing going. That we did some major interesting signings and stuff in front of last season. But I can honestly say that with those signings and with the new ones we got this season, I see us having a really good chance of going unbeaten in the league this year. I don't think we're going to do that because that's very hard to do, but I have a feeling that we can do it with a bit of luck as well, of course, because we have such a good team now, especially when Kelly comes back. I think we have a very good striking partnership with Hutchinson and Kelly. I think we have a couple of really good central midfielders, at least 3 that are really, really good. Azez, Head and Johnson. And I feel we have 3 really good central defenders now that can rotate and keep them fresh in that central defense. And I think I have 2 really good right defenders, Taskers and Noel. And at the left, Sam Murray and hopefully now Cumberford Ford will be a great signing for us this season. He's played very good here today, that's for sure. Here's Tasker, Johnson, Tasker, Hutchinson, missing. Whoa, what a goal by Missing! Dribble his way through everything and puts that up to the roof. What a game they make here today, my lads. Look at this dribble here. Just turning, and shoots. Oh, nice. 3-0. After 16 minutes. That's, I'm pleased with that. Let's keep up the good play. And as I said, it feels like we don't even have the best team on the pitch. Even if I don't feel that we have a very weak team. Even now that we are a couple of our star players missing. I mean, if there's a weak card in the team, let's look at Bennett. Oh, Mason Bennett makes a hat-trick. If there is a weak card in the game, I would say Killian Wolves. I think he's the weak part. So, yeah, if I'm to be honest, I would have loved to have one more striker that was of real quality. Luke Young is not there yet, and neither is Wolves. But they both have a chance to be there, I think. They have high potential, so, yeah. Watts saving that one. Come on, Telford. 4-0, 20 minutes into the game. After 17 minutes, we were 4-0 up. This is, we're playing good here today. Wolves, Head, Lee Head. I wonder, I don't know if I signed him as a promising young player, or if he came from our youth system, or if he was in the team when I took it over. Don't really remember that, but I know I've had him for long, and he just wouldn't develop in the start, but I feel like he's been developing the last couple of seasons, and I feel like he's really becoming good for us here. So yeah, looking forward to see where he can get, how he will develop through the years here. And it feels like maybe we can get this team to work this season, and if we can do that, well, ooh, here they come. We've had a couple of good chances here now. Don't think we have anybody that can change with... no, we don't. Well, maybe we do. Let's have a look at Bennett. Can he play? He can play on both sides, both left and right. Whoa! But he's not really good at that position. He would prefer to play as an attacking. But I'm thinking maybe we should take out Missing this time in half time. And put Bennett on the right and put in Lewis Kumas on the left. And Lewis Kumas looks to be a player like so many others nowadays, that throwing themselves to the ground and stuff. Let's go into tactics because I want to do the change now. Missing and Bennett changing plates with each other, and Lewis Kumas coming in. I'm thinking taking out Killian and giving Luke Young the opportunity here today. Those two changes is what I want to do. Save the last change for eventual, or maybe we'll get some injuries and stuff like that. So, yeah. Tasker, Hutchinson, Johnson, Head, Hutchinson, Bennett, Head. That went quick. Tihan, Head. Come on. Zange. Oh, couldn't reach him up there. Come on. Vaughan, Adeko, Smith. Here comes Oxford City, though. Come on, let the keeper have his clean sheet, please. I don't care if we score any more goals, but I really would hope that the keeper gets to keep a clean sheet. I think that's... Oh, thank you. Even Watts. He's been really good today. I don't know if I'm going to be putting Berth back into the team or not. So that could be a problem eventually. But Oxford keeps on being the better team since we made our changes here in the second half. So that's not good. And it looks like it's the centre midfielders that are having problems. Maybe we should do this. Miguel Azez coming in. Sanjay hitting the wall on his free kick. Oh, good tackle by there, Burley. There's Tihan. Back to Zaji. Can he get it in there? No. Johnson. Comerford, and that situation is over. Now Miguel Azez has entered the pitch, and yeah, let's see what he can do. Still Oxford creating chances here, which I don't like. Oh, look at this. Ooh, thank you for that poor finishing. Oxford is dead last in the table after 2 games. Kumas, here's Azez, gets it to Kumas, gets it into Young, and there's Hutchinson. Holy smokes. Now Luke Young was pulled down there as well. He could have gotten a penalty, but nope, wasn't to be. Kumas, Comerford, Tasker gets it in. And there's Kumas. Ooh! Goal kick from Oxford. Here comes Oxford. Will they create another chance before the game is over? I'm going to demand more from my players, even though, because I don't want us to concede a goal here. Comas. Young did not run the right way there, I must say. Turner. Adeko. Here comes Oliver. Oh, T-hand, thank you. But he couldn't clear it properly. So Oxford keeps the pressure here. They played quite well here at the end of the game, I must say. Put pressure on us. And get it away from our penalty area, please. Oh, come on. I wanted a clean sheet. Oh, come on, lads. Disappointing, I must say. Very disappointing. Not much I can do, though. But, yeah, very disappointing. I wanted to keep that clean sheet, give the keeper well, there was nothing he could do on that goal. It was the defense that should have taken care of that long before. Comerford, head, Ozanje. Here's Comas, gets it back to Comerford. He gets it into the area, but now Bennett running for it. Gets it to Tasker. Back to Bennett. Bennett gets it in there. Luke Young gets to score his first goal for Telford. Finally. Finally, Luke Young gets to score. How nice. We've been waiting for that to happen. And here he goes. It's an easy tap in, but it's a goal. And it could be the start of something fantastic. Maybe I should let him play as a starter next game. We're just going to have to see if Paul Hodgkinson can play in the next game. He's really tired today. He might be really tired. Oh, he's going down there. Oliver tripping him, and Oliver is getting a final warning. All right. And the game is over. 5-1. We keep up in this with a good result here. And I'll just say that I'll see you in the next game. And so we're here. Second game of this episode, South Shields away. Let's see what kind of players are fresh enough to play and how we're going to line up today. Ooh, a couple of tired players, but I don't see anyone that should be a real problem. Maybe let Kumas play instead of Mason at the moment. Miguel can play instead of Lee Head. Aaron Harrison can come in for Tihan. He's the most tired of them. Comerford is tired, so we're going to play Sam Murray there, of course. Tasker is okay, so let's give him another chance. Or should we? I mean, Kyle Knott has a better fitness at the moment. It's all about fitness now and to use the players that we believe in. I mean, he's only one star, but I believe in Lewis. I have high beliefs in him. We just need him to not be awkward in that position. So he needs to train that playing in that position up. So that's what we're training him in, and that's where we're going to play him so that he hopefully will get better quick and get familiar to that place or position pretty quick. So it looks okay otherwise. I think we've got some okay freshness in the team. Niall Johnson is getting a bit tired, so Lee Head will most likely come in the second half for him, but let's give him the starting opposition here. Let's go. Let's see if we can start this season with 3 straight winnings. Show on to weaker foot, we can do that. Dressing room. Pump our fist and go with the assistant's recommendation, and off we go. And so, third game of the season, second in this episode, against South Shields away. This will hopefully be an interesting game. Let's see what happens here. Not much. Been a very quiet game so far. Oh! How did he manage to miss that? Yes, you can really ask that question. Corner from Murray here. Oh, Harrison couldn't reach that. Now there is a lot of running home to do. Oh, look at this. 3 against 2. The ball comes in and... oh, it's still a chance for them. Oof. Good save. With that power shot that they released outside of the penalty box there, was a really good save. Here comes Shields again. Come on, we need to play better than this. Blythe. Started out quite bad, actually. South Shield has had 5 shots, 2 of them on targets. We've only had 1, and it's been on target, but yeah. Kumas, Murray, back to Kumas. Gets it back to Wolves. Oh! Johnson. Murray. Come on. What in God's name? Whitaker. Here comes South Shields. Wonder if that's some old German starting that one. SS. Just kidding. Of course. Oh, thank you. Wolves. No, 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 no. Come on, get the ball. Thank you. Still haven't managed. Oh, they are completely... Now we have the possession. We almost 70% of the possession, but they have created all the chances. What's going on in this game? It's going to be interesting to make a couple of changes in the second half, that's for sure. Because we have gotten nowhere, and they have, despite us owning the ball most of the time, the only chances that we've been viewed here is 1 from us and a whole lot from them. They have really... Come on. Oh, they get a penalty. I can't believe it. Oh, hits the post. Oh, well, I'm going to demand more from my lads. They have a throw in. Comas is there, but they keep the possession anyway. We can't seem to keep possession of the ball. This is annoying. Annoying as hell. Come on, what's going on here? Whitaker. Good tackle there, but... Ooh, good save there. I want the first half to be over. I'm going to criticize my players because they have not been playing good here. There is Watts saving that one. Well, Watts have been playing good, but other than that, we have not played good at all. Ashton missing, getting injured. That means that Comas will most likely play the entire game because Bennett will have to come in on that position. Oh, look at that. Yeah, he's going to come in here. We're going to do the substitution already. And then go into our dressing room. I'm gonna point my fingers. Show me something else in the second half. They looked fired up and they looked motivated, so let's hope that this will change things. And Bennett coming in, playing on the right, which isn't his preferred side of the pitch, of course, but he's coming in. He made a very good game last game, especially in the first half, where he played on the left, but now playing on the right. Hopefully he can do an okay job and give us the opportunity to go somewhere here. Bennett, come on Bennett. Good work to get the ball back though. Hutchinson. Out to Kumas. Kumas gets it to Johnson. Johnson shoots. Saved by their keeper. Let's see. We're going to be putting in Lee Head now. And, could have ended in a bad way, that. Lee Head coming in. We're going to go into this one as well because I want them to play like that. Oof. Come on. Come on, Telford. Patterson, Whitaker, Blythe. Now, South Shield has stood up quite well against us. And, yeah, we might very well lose some points here today. Watts saves that one. That's good. Come on. Get it away. Thank you. Wolves running for that ball. Do we have more changes to do? We have one more. Let's give Luke Young an opportunity to do something as well. Hutchinson is pulled down again. So Luke Young will find a way to come in there. Azez with the free kick. He shoots. Oh, hits the post there. We can't do any more changes now, though. We've done all three of them. But hopefully this will do. Here comes South Shield again. They go through us too easy. Thank you, Watts. But he was offside. All right. But good save by Watts as well. And, yeah, 72 minutes. This is good. Another good save by our keeper. I'm going to tell them to focus now. They need to focus. Need to get control of the game. Watts, that's your ball. He pushes it out of the penalty area. Anyway, here we go. Throwing to us. Bennett. Knowles. His head. Lee Head. Harrison. Knoll. Head. Harrison. Hutchinson. Back to Harrison. Out to Knoll. To Harrison. Come on. Create something out of this then. Knowles. To Bennett. Bennett back to Knowles. To Head. We need to have a cross ball or something. We need to turn it over to the other side. Ah. Come on. Oh, come on. For all that's holy, what's going on? I'm really angry at my players. let's tip it over now and let's go full out on pressuring the opponents. We need to do something. That was a bad pass by Harrison, and that was a very bad defending situation by Harrison. Very disappointed at him at the moment. So, yeah. But will we be able to do something about it? Doesn't look like it. We're not able to create chances in this game. We're horrible. So we're going to be just throwing the ball in there if we can. Shoot on side, hit early crosses, dribble less, and just try to get something done here. Here comes South Shield again. They are better than us today. Yeah. Unfortunately. And we're gonna lose. So much for going this season without a loss in the league. I felt too secure, I guess. We've had our first loss, and I'm disappointed already. Yeah. I guess I'll just see you in the next game. And so we're here. Last game of this episode. At home to Sutton United, who's top of the table at the moment. Let's see what we can do. We also have a new player in the troop. I've lent another striker, so now I'm hoping he will be good enough to... Oh, he's injured. Oh, I wasn't prepared for that. All right, let's give him additional... I'm putting him on aerial, but I'm going to give him general rehab now. So I can't use him today. That's messed up. Enes is back in light training, but he can't play today either. So I'm just going to be putting him on general rehab as well. Do we have someone else that is a natural right midfielder? No. That's not good. Since Mitching is not fit to play today, I feel. So Bennett is going to start only a half a star, which is not good at all. But we need to rest Aston Mission. That's for sure. Oh, I wasn't prepared for this. I thought that we could throw Michael Jones in at the directly. He's on loan from Hull, looking quite good. And hopefully he can be that player that can make us go round on three strikers, three hopefully really good strikers. But he's not going to be playing today. He's not going to make his debut today since he's injured, which is a disappointment. I thought he was actually fresh there. I thought he could play. Maybe Gordon should be giving that right now. No. We're going to give Bennett that opportunity. What happens if we do this then? Well, he has a potential of 3 stars there, but he can't play there at the moment. Then I guess it's better this way. He can at least play there. He's not good, but he is awkward there, but he can, or makeshift, it's said. What else? I think Lee Head is going to come on in, and they're going to be playing like that instead. I don't think there's much more we can do. We can take in, maybe we should try starting with Luke Young instead of Kalian and see what happens. Maybe put Berth on the bench. There we go. Last game of this episode. And all of a sudden, I'm not feeling as secure as I did after the 2 first games. I really do have some fear now that we are not as good as I was hoping. But yeah, let's not give up yet, of course. And yeah, it's going to be difficult here today. Did I see a very weird... let's have a look at James Clark here. Look at that hairdo. Interesting. That's a regen player, I guess. Azez. Oh, Hodgkinson. He's been a disappointment so far as well, Hodgkinson, but I guess he needs a good player to play with as well. So I'm hoping Jones and Ethan will be good enough to complement him. And yeah, good one, Bennett. Hodgkinson. Oh, he's losing it. Azez picking it up though. Bennett. Back to Harrison. Noel. Up to Bennett. Gets it in there. Hodgkinson to Young. Luke Young. He scores again. 1-0 for Telford. And Luke Young has made his second goal for Telford. And the news said when he scored last time, it said that it took him, he played 26 competitive games before he scored in this that game against Oxford. So yeah, it took him some time, but now he scored twice here. Hopefully he will find his groove and start scoring. But we're just going to have to wait and see. And we most likely have knocked them out of the top position at the moment if we can beat them today. So right now I think we've surpassed them as well because we had such a good goal difference, and we should be on the same points as them now that we have taken the lead here. And Aziz, so close. Let's see if that. Yep, we have surpassed them. We are 4th, they are 5th. So yeah, come on. We're playing good here today, and in front of 2,421 attendance. Hodgkinson. Oh, come on. Come on. Would be great if we could end this episode with a win, of course. But here comes Sutton. Sutton is a team that I like, and I like them for one reason, and one reason alone. It's because if it was the late 80s or the early 90s, they actually were, a season they were a giant killer in the FA Cup. They knocked out, I think it was Coventry among the teams that they knocked out, who played, if I'm not mistaken, in the highest ranking league, which was Division 1 then, but what you today call Premier League. So yeah, and I'm pretty sure they beat someone else as well that were pretty high up in the table. So I like them because of that, but yeah, I haven't followed them that much. I did follow them for a couple of years there, but I haven't followed them, and I play them a lot of times with on Football Manager through the years, or Championship Manager as it was called back then. So yeah, it was hard I think it was harder to bring a team from, or maybe I've just gotten a little better at the game, but it was harder to bring a team from the bottom of the league system. Oh, crack. And have success with a team from the lower divisions before. For me it was anyway, but and that has gotten a little bit easier. Oof. It is a pretty goal, but I don't like it, of course. I mean, I was pretty sure that we were going to make a good season this season. And so they have surpassed us again, just by equalizing the top of the table as well. No, not anymore. Grimsby has surpassed them. So Grimsby has taken the lead in their game. This is horrible. Is there anything we can do? Let's pause it. Let's go into tactical things here. What do we have? We have missing. Maybe we should give him the opportunity to come in. But I want, in that case, I want to keep Bennett on the pitch. So let's do like that, and then go missing coming in. And is there anything else we want to do? Both strikers has played quite well, so I'm going to keep them on. Harrison is very tired, but he's tired and has played quite bad. Let's take in Tehan in that position. And then we have Killian Wolves, Niall Johnson or Berth to put in if we want to. We're going to wait with that. I know it's not going to be... they're not going to be given any average rating. But for now, I just want to get this team up and running, and hopefully they can start to play better. Maybe Bennett will make a better impact on that left side, or maybe Sutton United will beat the crap out of us. Watts, no, Azez, Hodgkinson to Bennett. Bennett moving into the pitch there. Ooh, that was a bad pass by Bennett. Dang it. Come on. 10 minutes to go. We can do this. We need another 3-pointer here. Come on. Sutton United playing well here. Good save by Watts. Here is Sutton again with possession. And come on. What's wrong with my players? Oh, God, what good one, Murray. Hodgkinson, Young, Bennett. Come on, Bennett. You got this. Bennett gets it in. Young. Oh, crap. I'm just going to do a last desperate try to get something to happen by putting in Wolves there at the end of this game. Oh, thank you. Watch tips that over the bar. So, yep. I'm not as cocky anymore, am I? We have lost the game, and we are about to maybe lose this game as well, with a team that I thought was going to be the best in this division. Which is really frustrating for me, and I'm really nervous about how we're going to handle this season. We need to win it. We need to win the division. We want to win the cup as well. We know that the cup is, of course, going to be harder than the league, because I think we're going to be playing better, of course, once we get Ethan Kelly and stuff like that back from their injuries. Ooh! Oh, that was close. Come on, 3 minutes of added time. Murray with the corner. It's going to be a short one to Wolves. Gets it to head. Oh, come on. And the time is running away from us. We get another chance here. Azez hoisting it up. Bennett is there. But here comes Sutton United. Are they going to counter-attack and score here at the very end of the game? They get it in there. Clark is there, but... oof. Here comes Azez. To Missing. Missing gives it to Knowles. To Head. Come on. Come on. Knowles. Hodgkinson can't reach that one. Blimey. Just seconds to go. As Tihan, Azez, Bennett. Can we create a last opportunity here? No. Tihan, and the game is over. The last game ends in a 1-1 draw. And the season that started out so great has really turned sour with a loss and a draw here. We were supposed to be great this season. And very close to next game as well. And I don't really know what to do here, to be honest. But we'll figure out something, and yeah, let's apply for work permit for him. If we can get a work permit for him, he doesn't have to be lent out anymore after that, and that would be great. There's another 20-year-old striker that could be of really good use to us, but he's playing in Gävle, EF. And yeah, let's start with the finances. We have lost 72,000 this month, and we're only on the 14th. So we need to get promoted because we have really signed too many players with too high salaries, and because I've signed players that I really believed in and thought were going to be what we needed in order for us to go straight up to win this division and to and it started so good against Exeter as well, and Exeter is a team that has fallen out from League Two, so I was thinking, oh, this looks good, really good, but that wasn't to be, unfortunate. And club info here, we haven't been able to improve anything there. Competition. I mean, Exeter has started to climb. They've won a game now against Blythe. They've lost 3 though. They won the game after they've lost against us. That's a bit weird, but okay. 34 days until that competition starts, and then we are not getting into it until a month after that. 97 before the FA Trophy starts, and we're not getting in a month after that. So yeah, long time with only league games, and still they have to put the league games so tightly together that we're going to have, we played the play on Tuesday, and then Saturday and Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, Saturday, Tuesday. So it does ease up a bit because we need to get our players back in fitness and stuff like that. We do have a better, what should I say? I do have a better advantage decision. Is that what I should say? By having a broader squad, which can handle tiredness, but injuries is still going to be a very, very hard thing to yeah, stay away from and to handle. 8 days left. I think it said 6 days before, so maybe he's getting worse instead of better. But okay, Ethan Kelly still has 4 weeks left, and Ethan Ennis is about 6 days now until he's back in full training. So the training looks like this. Let's go into individuals. We can see that some of them have not been training very well, and some of them has trained very well. You can see Timur here has trained well. Hasn't happened a lot though, but okay. Harrison has trained well, even though he's not played very well compared to what he's used to have done. But many have trained well, I see. I'm a bit interested in Gregor Warner, a 19-year-old. Get some high potential. His contract expires 30, so that's good. Got a couple of seasons. Some Murray training good. Luke Young training really good. 8 in training. So yeah, I like Luke Young. I hope I get to train him up to become to reach his potential, because that's really high. His ability at the moment is not though, but yeah, hopefully we'll fix that. Kalian Walls is another one, but he hasn't trained good, but also another one with very good potential, but not so high in his current state. So yeah, going to be interesting to follow here. Hopefully we won't get sacked. I am considering what am I supposed to do with the tactics, because maybe I need to stop with this 4-4-2, mainly because it feels like they have done something in Football Manager 2024 to make it not work as it has done for many other years or versions of the game. Tactical familiarities, there's only Young and Bennett who's not so yeah, that's getting better. Yeah, unless okay, little things we can do there, could have done there. Past meeting, is that against the team that we're going to go up against? Yes, we've never met them before. Well, that's going to be interesting. Anyway, let's move on here. Yeah, I don't think there's much more to talk about now. We've gone through everything, I guess, and as I said, it's going to be an interesting season, and hopefully a good season. Hopefully we will get better once the new players mold into the club as well. And I'm really hoping that we will go on a winning streak pretty soon and keep getting better and better. But yeah, at the moment it doesn't look that great. Even if we've only we haven't let in a lot of goals. I mean, one against South Shield, we lost it, we couldn't score. And one against Sutton United, and we drew it because we only scored 1 ourselves. So yeah, we need to start scoring again like we did in the 2 first games. But next episode, next week, we're faced with Ebbsfleet, Solihull Moors, and Gateshead. I think Solihull Moors or Moors is what's his main name? Mark Goldbridge or something. Has a YouTube channel with with Manchester United, where he talks a lot about Manchester United. I think that's one of his favorite teams. I think he and his son was on Wembley or whatever, and watch them lose in the playoff final. I don't know to which division they lost, but yeah. Anyway, I do hope you have enjoyed this episode. Do like, subscribe, leave a little comment down below, share with your friends. I would be very, very thankful for that. Stay safe out there, have heaps of fun, and I'll just end with bye 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 bye.